Yeah. There is a key word. A key word that is pretty much what I am going to talk about today. It is a sad day in Uganda, the outspoken Sheik Muzatta. Oh my gosh. The outspoken. It is hard talking about this guy um without I don't know, without some bit of a smile on your face, because even right now when he's dead, he was one of the most hilarious, outspoken yet courageous individuals that I have ever listened to anywhere on whatever platform. You know, he has passed away. He has been ill for some time. Ill for some time. The last time I think I saw him in public was when there was prayers for another fallen Muslim scholar in Chibuli that was about that was going to be laid to rest. Yunus Kalis, is it? Yeah, Kalisa, yeah. Muzatta never missed words. He never ever missed words. He spoke about justice. He spoke about the the segregation of especially the Muslim community from leadership positions. That was like, yeah, he was big on that. But but just like many political commentators, public figures, and public figures and influencers, if I must say, most of them, there is a key word whenever they're about to say something. Whenever they're about to say something against, not really against, because I wouldn't say against. Whenever they're about to say the truth about the current situations or give some sort of analysis or feedback regarding to the state of affairs in Uganda, there is always a key word that brings them together. Some of them are still alive and others have passed on, but there is always a key word, and that's what I want to talk about today. Look through the videos, look through most of the videos of these guys who are courageous enough to grab the microphone and say that, yes, you guys have ruled this country for more than 30 years, and this is the voice of the people. Especially when when they put their allegiance to the opposition, the praising opposition, especially now when they say publicly that they are for people power. People power is something, by the way, even you who does not support NUP should embrace, because people power is the power of your voice, the power of your vote. But they say something, and this keyword is that newebanzita, sichakufa. These are the keywords that follow them around whenever they say these things, because they know something that we might not know. I'm pretty sure about that. These guys, I've listened to Muzatta. I've watched him on YouTube, interviewed at the Pala FM radio, and a few other places, platforms on which he has commented on the insurgencies that are happening to the Honorable Chagulanyi at the moment, or any other opposition leader. And I've also watched videos of when he was calling out on on how the Muslim scribes and individuals are always suspects before, already, even before crime is committed. I was watching him and he was saying, each time he said, "The city akufa." I mean, "Newe banzita," even if they kill me, for those of you who don't understand what I am saying, even if they kill me, I will keep speaking the truth, and nothing but the truth. And the latest video I have watched where this keyword has been spoken of, has been relayed, is when Gashumba was in Luwero, and he was saying, he was lamenting about the plight of the opposition and what this leadership has done in tormenting and killing people with impunity. And he also said, "The city Akufa, I do not fear to die." The list is endless. There was another time I watched another video of a Catholic priest who was also giving his remarks during mass, and he was clearly not hiding anything when he said that he was for people power. It is time for change. Even gave a rendition of the song of Tuliyamba Lengule, and he also said, "City Akofa." The question is why? You people who are burying your heads in the sand, why do these people keep saying that they don't fear to die? Why do they keep saying this? Look through the videos of the people that keep talking about this. They all say that I don't fear to die. Many Ugandans that are coming out to say what is happening on the streets, they are told they are threatened at the moment. Many Ugandans, they are threatened, their lives are at risk. The moment you come out and say that you guys doing this is not supposed to be, even if someone is not really showing their allegiance to whatever political platform, their lives are automatically threatened, and they are now under a certain microscope, and the threats keep coming in. The threats keep coming in. The threats start coming in. Before you know it, your businesses are sabotaged. So I think we need to start listening to these public figures. Every time they say something against the government, there is always that keyword, a remark that keeps saying that I am known, because there are actually so many people who know the truth about the government, but they can't be bold enough to call it out for what it is, simply because either they have already sold their soul to the devil, because what the funny thing is that people think that selling your soul to the devil is going down the lake and finding some going down with certain things, and and doing all sorts of rituals and meeting with a crazy snake that will swallow you again and vomit you out. There's just so many things that are so funny about Africans and Ugandans especially, that think that selling your soul to the devil is that. Selling yourself to the devil is kneeling before a government for quick rewards, and keeping quiet. Selling yourself to the devil is seeing injustices happening to your brothers and sisters. And I am Mbavazi, I'm waving back. Thanks for watching. Yeah, selling your soul to the devil is literally not heeding to the voice of justice for many people that are suffering, people that are being killed in the streets, just simply because they don't support the ruling government. And this is something that I feel that as Ugandans need to mature from. We need to grow out of this mindset of thinking that when the ruling government is doing us a favor, they are not doing us a favor. They have a mandate to protect the constitution for what it is. They swore under oath that they will protect this constitution. Now, inside that constitution is what Ugandans need to educate themselves about. They need to educate themselves about inside that constitution. You know, keeping quiet is also selling ourselves to the devil. When we keep quiet because we fear to die, we have literally rendered ourselves dead even before we are dead. This government is doing things, even if you support it, you can't look the other way when injustice prevails in your community. They have shot your neighbor. They have shot your border rider. They have shot the person who used to sell you milk at the shop. They have shot the poor little child who used to play with your kids in a compound that has already been taken over by the government. They are almost killing they have taken your land. They have stolen public funds. Your parents or your grannies died in the hospital because of something that was very, 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 that is supposed to be very accessible, because there's no oxygen in Mulago. They have done all sorts of these things, and you still think that they can secure your future? And you cannot even, okay, let's say they can still secure your future because you believe it. Let's say you believe that slogan so well, but you can't really call out these injustices, and you can't keep them accountable because because of quick benefits, because they have given you 5 million, because they have given you 50 million, because they have given you 500 million, and you've bought the SUV that you've always dreamt about. When are you going to drive that SUV? How are you going to drive it in peace, knowing that you have sold your soul to the devil? What kind of legacy are you leaving behind? You know? So I really think that this key word is long overdue. Ugandans, we need to be courageous. We need to call out injustice, because this is the legacy Sheik Muzatta has left behind. He was courageous. He was bold. And we need to keep, even if it means that you can't eloquently say something, put your video in front of put your phone in front of your face, or put it away and record an audio and call out injustice. Let us collectively call out injustice in the legacy of the fearless Sheikh, who has always called it out. You know, you don't know what it means being a suspect even before a crime is committed. That is what Muslims go through, because they are already suspects in Uganda before even a crime is committed. They shot Kawesi, they were rounded up. They shot Chirumira, they were rounded up. No report has ever been given. And these are the things that were spoken about. You know, these are things that they were writing about. You know, so I really think that, for me, I'll keep talking even if and I'll share these videos. Because I mean, I respect this guy who has died, who has passed on, and it's time for us to do something. It's time for us to live up to what we say we are, to live up to the Ugandanness that should be prevailing over any self-interest. We should be human enough to say that injustice is injustice. Impunity is impunity. You know? That is what it is. I'm out.